Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you a figure from
Flash Gordon,
and he is
Prince Vultan of the Hawk People.
All right, yeah, I do think I remember. He's a good guy, right?
He is, yes.
Yeah, I think I do remember him. But very.
Well, he kind of starts off, you know, because he doesn't really know who Flash is. And
that's right. And yeah.
He ends up being a good guy at the end.
Spoiler alert.
But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are like, I don't even know what this is. But I mean, this was one of my favorite movies growing up. So I mean, I watched it so many times I think I can quote it.
And all I remember is the scene where they pull the goggles off.
Oh yeah.
That's all I can remember. All right, let's go ahead and see what's on the back of the box. Pay no attention to the canine you hear barking in the background. Yeah. Let's see, so it says,
when Earth is threatened by an intergalactic evil, star quarterback Flash Gordon embarks on a daring quest to save his home from the cruel machinations of Ming the Merciless. Aided by unexpected allies, Flash and friends battle Ming and his henchmen in an adventure beyond imagination.
And that about sums it up.
Yeah.
So also available are...
Yeah, Flash Gordon and Ming the Merciless.
And have we done any other?
We have done both of them.
Oh, well, there you go. This completes the triplicate.
The third one, so I'm waiting to see who they... Hopefully, Baron will be next.
And it does say it includes...
Yeah, helmet, mace, crystal ice jewel, remote control, and interchangeable head and hands.
Remote control?
Yeah, it's a scene from from the movie. He has like a battle platform that he has a remote control for, but this is got the cool window box so you can actually see.
Wow, look at that.
The figure.
Very cool. So there's the figure over to the left in a pose, and then you have him. Yeah, it's a lot of glare there, but it doesn't look like he comes with like 3 different head sculpts or face.
Yeah.
Is it the whole head?
I think it's the whole head.
All right, and several accessories, and look, at least an extra set of hands.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get
Prince Vultan
out of this box and give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. All right, so there's
Prince Vultan
out of the box. Wow.
I don't think I mentioned it earlier, but this whole line is by Neca.
Okay. Yes. They usually are the ones with the window box and the really cool. Yeah. So, wow, he really looks like he stepped like they shrunk him and sent him right out of the television. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of the things that he comes with.
Yeah, that was the
starting with the head sculpts,
when I took pictures previously of like the Ming the Merciless. It's like scary accurate.
Yeah.
And yeah, these, I mean, a lot of these look kind of weird because he doesn't have hair, but because he has to have the. But I mean, the facial sculpts on these is phenomenal.
Wow.
It literally just looks just like the actor.
Wow, look at that. Very cool. So, look at his mouth. And then these, of course, would be with the helmet, right? He would wear the helmet with these ones. Wow. Oh my goodness. And then, yeah, don't leave these on the shelf in the middle of the night. They're really scary, but at least he's a good guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, he looks like he's blowing a bubble there. And then we have, is this the remote?
Yeah, that's the remote control.
All right. There we have. I hope you can see all the buttons and details there. Has a little bit of texturing here.
Yeah, and I always wondered because in the movie you really only see it from the back because he's holding it, but
oh yeah.
But yeah, so it's interesting to see what it looks like on the front. And
then we have hand sculpts, which looks like this is more relaxed than this one. This is a gripping hand, and this one's just more of a grabbing hand, a little bit of a relaxed.
Yeah, it's basically the opposite of what he has.
Okay. So, and then you get a piece of rock candy.
Yeah, don't eat that. It's
not
the
edible.
Ice Jewel of Phrygia. That's
whoa,
really cool.
I knew it felt cold. Yes, not edible. Do not eat. But look at that. Wow. Very cool. And so let's go ahead and slide those out of the way. So you put the back of the packaging behind him, and that looks pretty cool.
Yeah, that is really cool because it's like all the Hawk people from the
flying behind
scenes in the movie.
I like the sky. That's neat too. All right, let's take a closer look. So here he is with the helmet on, and the little shield, the little horns sticking out of the top. and almost like lightning bolts, look like from the side. And then he's got the spikes coming down the little tail right there. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on, I had the right there, the spikes coming down the little tail. And then he's got the golden wings. It looks like they move, so I'll let you, well, I might need to move them to show off the back here. So there's the back piece. And do they snap? They snap in then?
They came on him.
Oh, they came on him. Okay.
I assume they just stay.
And this piece is like flexible. And then he's got the golden, like golden feathers kind of in, or scales type deal in his outfit, or it's not really armor. I don't think, but is what he's wearing. And then he has wings crossed on his chest there. He's smiling here. He's like so happy. And then he's got his weapon here. I like the handle of that. That's like a sword. Yeah. It's like a sword handle, and then it's got this kind of end on it. And then he's got protection right there for his arms, forearms. Yeah, that's identical. And then, yeah, his belt buckle looks really cool. It's almost like a, what do you call that? A compass type look to it. And then he's got some shin protection. Very small shin protection. And then some sandals. So, and that's a little buckle, little teeny tiny buckle on the side. Great. These are always have such great detail that it's kind of even hard to point out every single little thing. But all right, if you want to go ahead and show off his articulation. All
right, so let's take a look. He's going to have articulation at the base of the head, so he can look from side to side. He can also like kind of tilt his head from to the side, and then he can look up to a certain extent. The helmet sculpt will keep him going further, but he should still be able to look forward if he's flying. He does have articulation in the wings, so they can rotate up or out. He has articulation at the shoulders, and they will go all the way around. That's just the armor piece and the wings kind of restrict it, but they will also go out. He has articulation at the elbows, and they will bend and rotate. He also has articulation at the wrists, and they will rotate and bend as well to give you increased range of motion in the wrists. He has articulation at the waist, so he will kind of twist from side to side. Just be careful because this is all one piece. You don't want to rip it, turning him too much. But he does go from side to side. And I believe it will... yeah. It does have a pretty good range of motion. I'd just be careful to go too far. He has articulation at the hips, so they will go out like this, and also front to back. He has articulation at the knees, and the knees will rotate as well like the elbows, and then the ankles, and the ankles will pivot and roll so that you can keep him flat-footed when you're posing him. So can't wait to start posing him. Absolutely great looking Prince Vultan figure, and glad to add him to our NECA Flash Gordon collection.
All right, so there's one last look at
Prince Vultan.
Thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.